So in our previous lessons, we've been using our mat with the pawns and with the number cubes. Today we are going to be using symbols in order to solve algebraic equations, to try to move from the concrete of actually using tangible items to actually writing out our steps. So in lesson 7, we're going to be using some symbols. You'll need to know that a colored in triangle means X. So an example would be 3 triangles would be equal to 3X. An arrow moving up is going to symbolize removing a pawn. A square with a number is going to represent a number cube. A square with a number and then a line slash through it is going to represent moving a number cube. And then if you remove a number cube and you have a new value, then you will write the new value as a number cube with a square and a number. Okay, so let's try it. So you will not need any materials for today except for your math notebook as well as something to write with. I suggest 2 colors so that you can kind of see how you're showing the steps. All right, so here if we want to set this one up, we have 4x plus 3. So using my symbols, I'm going to draw 4 triangles as pawns to represent 4 x's plus a value cube of 3. Now I'm going to move to the right-hand side of the equation, and I have 3 x's, so that's going to be 3 pawns and a value of 9. Now we see that we can remove 1 pawn from each side. Make sure you're doing 1 from each side so you don't remove too many. We can remove 1 more pawn. Okay, so we cannot remove any more pawns, but we can remove a value of 3. So we're going to remove this. If we remove 3 from this side, and if we remove 3 from this side, 9 minus 3 would end up leaving us with 6. So now we are left with 6 and 1x, because we have 1x that we haven't removed. So x is going to be equal to 6. Now you have to go back to your original setup, and this is where 2 colors can really help you, because now you can just focus on the symbols that were written in black, inputting 6. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 27. And on the right-hand side, we have 6, 12, 18, and 18 plus 9. Then you can always write out the math if you need to. It would be 27, and 27 equals 27. So again, today in lesson 7, you are simply going to be drawing out the equations and using the symbols to remove and rename number cubes. We'll do 2 more examples together. The next 2 will have parentheses, so you can see how that would work. Here is the next problem that we will do together. Again, you want to set it up. So we need x plus 4 2 times. I like to put it on top of each other so you can kind of see that you did it 2 times and you know it was in parentheses. You could have also done 2 pawns and a value of 8. Remember, either way would work. And then we have 1 more x. On the other side, we have x. And we have a 16 cube. Okay. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove pawns. So I'm going to remove this, remove this. Now I need to remove values. So I'm going to remove 8. And 16 minus 8 is going to be 8. All right, and now we are left with 2 pawns. So 2x is going to equal 8. So that means each x will equal 4. Go back and check. Remember, it's helpful if you go back and look at what's written now in a different color, in the original color, inputting x for 4. So we have 4 8, 12, 16, 20, and 16 plus 4 would be 20. 20 equals 20. Okay, we'll do one more together. Again, this one has parentheses. This time I will do it as if you're multiplying it, so some of you might think, okay, this is 4x, and then this is 6 equals x plus 9. So you could write it out that way. So 4x's plus a value of 6, and on the other side we have an x and a 9 cubed. All right, first thing we're going to do is simultaneously remove pawns. I'm going to remove an x from this side and an x from this side. Cannot remove any more pawns from either side, so now I'm going to remove value. I can remove 6 from this side, and 9 minus 6 would end up leaving us with 3. All right, so on the left-hand side, we are left with x equals 3. So that tells us that each x must be equal to 1. We're going to go back and check by using the original color. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 plus 6 is 10. And on the right-hand side, we have 1 plus 9, which equals 10, and 10 equals 10. Okay, friends, you can go ahead and pause the video, and I will leave these symbols up for you in case you need to refer to them. And you're going to go ahead and try to write out what you would do if you actually were using your pieces using the symbols. Good luck, mathematicians.